Hello and welcome to another episode of Unboxing with Paul. And today I'm very excited to bring you Poetic's Revolution case for the Galaxy S21 Fan Edition. Let's take a look at it. You can currently find this case on Poetic's website for only $16.95 with your choice of 2 additional colors also being available for only $2 more. As usual, Poetic comes in through with the very light packaging, no glossy pictures here, so that they can save money on the packaging and in turn offer impactful savings along to you, the consumer. So in the box, we get a very light quick start guide as well as screen protector accessories. Now the reason for that being is because this is a 2-layer case with 2 faceplates that are available for you to use. Now the very first part is going to obviously have a thermoplastic polyurethane sides and corners, as well as a polycarbonate back for abrasion and impact resistance. And the first part also has a built-in screen protector. And we're gonna go ahead and leave the little sticker on, as that is a sticker you peel off when you are ready to install it onto your actual device, as the S21 Fan Edition has it under the screen fingerprint reader. The sides and corners to this are made of thermoplastic polyurethane, but then the front is made out of a polycarbonate so that it is a flexible screen protector to keep your phone protected from head to toe. And the way you're going to install it is you place the screen protector over your device like so, and then you place it into the case like so. And then your phone is very nicely protected from head to toe. This is what it will look like once the case is fully installed. It's a very, very nice looking case that is going to keep your phone very well protected. It is a very solid and rugged case. And just real quick, if we can take a look over on the left side of it, we can see that there is nothing. The SD card tray is not really needed very often, so there's no need for a port for that. If we look over at the top of it, we can see they did a very good job of making sure the pinhole microphone was not obstructed in any way, shape, or form. When we go over to the right side of the case, we can see our volume up, volume down buttons that are very nicely labeled, as well as the power button. Now, Poetic has no saying as to where they put the buttons. They just go with what the manufacturer does, but it's very nice to see that even though they're on the same side, Poetic went out of their way and they did their best to make sure they were labeled plus, minus, and power respectively. And then when we go over to the bottom of the case, we can see a slot for our speaker grills. We can see a slot for our pinhole microphone. And then we also see a flap that is there to keep our Type-C port nice and protected. Very often the very first thing to go on devices will be the charging port, as very often debris piles up into the charging port, making it one of the very first things to go. Things will pile up in there, prevent your charger from making contact and thus not work anymore. But with a flap, you're gonna keep this protected and make sure nothing can get in there. Not just water, but also just debris in general. And if we look over at the back side of the case, we can see that again, our phone is going to be very nicely protected, as that is quite an aggressive camera bump that we have around our lens, as well as the little slot that's around our LED flash. And also our buttons, usually whenever you have a very sturdy case, your buttons will feel kind of handicapped. It'll feel very hard to reach. They'll feel almost stuck. However, that's not the case here with the Galaxy S21 Fan Edition Revolution case. Poetic goes out of their way to make sure they're still available, they're still accessible, and that your phone doesn't feel handicapped in any way, shape, or form. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but at the front of the phone, they did make cutouts for not only the selfie camera, but also the light sensor and the speaker grills that go at the top. Instead of doing just one big lazy notch, they did individual cutouts, which makes it feel nice and tailor-made. And then we also have a built-in kickstand into these cases. Now, if you have seen our previous videos, you're gonna know that these are some of the sturdiest, most reliable, long-lasting cases or kickstands that are featured in a case that you will ever see. We've put these through the ringer, we've dropped these several times, and more often than not, they just bend out of shape. They just fail after 20-something drops. Besides portrait mode, you can also get it in landscape mode. So there's nothing this case really can't do. Again, kickstand, built-in screen protector, keeping your phone protected, keeping your phone accessible and usable without making it feel handicapped. This case ticks all the boxes for me, at least. You know, it does a great job, and it's pretty affordable. $17. That's really, really affordable, especially when you have other cases coming at $40, $50, $60, $100. That's just ridiculous. And then what makes this case so unique and so cool, and what makes Poetic different than a lot of the other manufacturers, is that yes, almost anybody can make you and offer you a case that looks pretty okay. Not only do they perform well, we've seen that, we've done drop tests, we've taken these through the ringer, but they also feature 2 faceplates. So let's say you don't want this polycarbonate screen protector on your device. Let's say you want to put on your own tempered glass, or let's say you just don't want anything. Let's say you just want the feel of bare glass against your skin, which I understand. You don't want anything to come between you and your phone. I get it, right? And not only do I get it, Poetic gets it. And that's why they offer you a secondary faceplate that you can install onto your device for no additional cost. So the secondary faceplate with absolutely nothing in there. So there is no plastic, no screen protector. It's just a faceplate that you install on your device, like so. And then you put it onto the case like so. You still have this great, wonderful case on your device, but now you don't have anything coming in between you and your screen. You can enjoy the feel of bare glass, or you can go ahead and install your own tempered glass screen protector onto this device. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on this case? Would you grab something like this from Poetic, or would you save your money for something else? Do you think that there are other companies that also offer very good quality products at a very good affordable price? If so, I'd like to know. And as always, thanks for watching.